So one thing most people do, and they're not even aware that they do it, is they limit God. And they limit him by insisting that God show them love the way they want God to show them love. Now, we don't think we do this, but most everybody does. The worst case scenarios are kids who have been abused, and as they grow up, abuse becomes an identification of love to them. So if someone abuses them, they identify it as love. And so they will push everybody's buttons until they abuse them because they identify it as love. So that's the far extreme. There are other things as well, though. I mean, some people who maybe grew up in poverty insist that God has to bless them money-wise. And there's nothing wrong with believing God for that, but they kind of cubbyhole God and go, they don't feel blessed unless they're getting blessed monetarily. It can take a number of different forms. A lot of people whose parents only showed them affection when they were sick, of course, then feel like when they get sick that, God has to heal them, God has to show up for them, whatever, or their spouses or their family, and if they don't, then that's really, really bad. So I want to challenge you today, to ask God, number one, what are your false identifications of love? Because it can take any number of channels and any number of pictures that we identify as love, which, just limit God and limit other people. And then I challenge you to ask God to show you his love any way he wants to today. And I would make that a daily prayer. Lord, show me your loving kindness any way you want to today, and to make me open to it. Because that begins to open you up to whole new experiences in God, and allows him to show you love in ways you've never thought about it before.